So today I'm gonna do a little bit of welding. I got this pot, like a real plant for my bedroom, and it needs a stand. So I'm gonna weld one up out of like Rio and all that and see how good I can get it. I dropped my phone. I'm gonna weld here. I got a welder at the end of last year. Not really the best welder, so I want to practice. This is the pot and the plant. If you look at my room, it's pretty like very just basic, and I always wanted something like this to just give it some life. You know what? Let's get some measurements going. So I'm planning just like 3 legs, and it's just gonna sit here. Maybe that height. 600 in the legs. Nah, too tall. I'm gonna say 500 on the legs, because you think 500 is about there, that little dirt mark on the wall. 500, and then you have this. Yeah, I'm gonna do 500. I'm gonna bring the pot with me. I may as well. At least you can get some light as well while it's out here. Because the thing with this, I don't know how often you water it. It doesn't really give much information about it, so I've just been every couple of days pouring water on it. I'm worried I'm going to kill it. I don't have death on my hands. It's a peace lily as well. It's meant to help purify the air, but since it's been in the room, it has felt a lot better. And it's probably been working overtime, to be honest. Go there. I'm just going to use scrap stuff. Whatever I can find laying around here, I'm using it. I was thinking using this. I might just give it a clean up. Because this stuff I got heaps, just random. I only need what? One. It's only for the legs. I've got some other angle metal for the top. Oh, bust through. Okay, what do we got here? What can we get away with? Maybe that. I could have sworn I've got this stuff here I could cut up, but I don't really want it. It's the straight bar. It's like handy to have. Do I do the legs out of 12? All the legs? Because these are probably 600 mil. But actually, I don't know yet. If I can find another one of these, I'll use that. I thought of a better idea for a bench. I'll set the trestles up and I'll have just like, I've got an idea. Because I want to work up, like, I want to work at my chest height, you know. I'm gonna put work boots on as well. I'm just in my Crocs and I'm wearing jeans. I got these from Kmart, 25 bucks. I just want like work jeans or pants. Just feel like, I don't know, because it's getting cold and I can't justify spending like 90 bucks on a pair of pants. But again, it's gonna get beaten up. Like, I've never worn long work pants, so this is sort of new to me. Takes a little bit of getting used to. Oh, I think we should make a workbench. I'm gonna make the bench and I'm gonna make it right here, so then I can just sit up and just build stuff without having to. The ideas are in my head, they're flowing. I need to get some nips and all that. This will be temp as, and then once we get rid of the gym equipment out of here, then that's when I'm gonna properly like build a solid workbench. Like, I'm gonna do one once this is all gone, in that corner there, long ways, workbench. Like that. And I'll put these steel beams. I'll make it really tall, I'll be banging. Nice one. Nice. And then I don't think I've got any sheet. Oh, maybe I'll use some roofing. Nah, we'll see what I got. If not, I might even just, I don't know what I'll do yet. Let's see. But that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. I feel so weird in jeans. They look funny. I feel uncomfortable with them. I've got this kind of stuff. It's like metal form for concrete. Is there any in here? Yeah, like that one there would be perfect. I don't really want to like break apart the pack. Come on. Perfect. Man, there's mouses and something living in there. That'll be perfect. Bro, I wasn't even recording. This is again, it stopped recording. I was thinking maybe putting that under there just to stop it from dipping in, because when you take it out. But I'm like, do I weld it up now completely? Like weld this all together, or just leave it? I don't know. I'm gonna get all the stuff ready, the tools, and we'll see where we go. Something like that. Just gonna make sure I don't burn ants fake glass. Alright, I'm gonna have to feed it, because the only power point is like on the back side of the wall. I reckon I'll have a lead long enough, especially like a 10 amp lead. What are these ones, the heavy duty ones? That should be all good to go. I've got heaps of play. Oh. Yeah, nice. And if I have to, I can pull this workbench back even further. If I'm worried about it burning. If I could find more of these for my legs. Actually, I want to see how hard it is to clean that one up. Wear this thing. Well, I actually turned that up. It's actually better. It looks more like rusty. So for the top part, I plan on using this. And I'm probably just going to keep it square. Like boom, boom, whatever size I want to go. And then that's where I was going to weld in probably the 12mm bar. And then create like a little grate. And then just go 3 legs. Basic as. Not going to go over the top with it. But that's what I was thinking. I like, man, these little trestles are good as. There's so many hanging points. 600 I said, yeah? 500. It was 500. I'm going to do 5.5 thereabouts. Oh, do I just divide this into 3? What do we got? 1200. Is 400 too small? Not really. I'm just going to divide it into, I'm going to do 400. I'm doing 4 or like 3. What can I get out of that? We'll do that, we'll do 400. Because at least I'll just use up this whole piece. Cool. Happy with that. There's the end of that. I might try to square that up. I'm thinking, do I cut it to exact length now, like 400? Or do I keep it like a couple mil, like 5mm, let's say, longer, and then square it all up at the end? I'm going to cut it now. Oh, dude, I don't have the tool for this either, do I? Kidding me. It's never normally that tight. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be real loud. We'll see how it goes, but I might get a piece of metal, a piece of timber, and cut off that. There we go. I reckon that's a good height. It's on the. It's gonna need some loving. But I reckon I'll do that all at the end. That's why I love leaving dead trees. Because I've noticed all the dead trees the birds just love as well. They're all, it's just like the spot for like magpies, like cockatoos, crows. They're all like a vantage point. They go in here and they just look out and they have a bowl. So I find it. Yeah, I just find leaving them. It's crazy. Everything sort of has a purpose, doesn't it? Even the dead trees. I should have earmuffs on because I can feel my ear feeling blocked. On the bend slightly. That last one I'm not really happy about, but that might actually add a bit of an aesthetic to it. Now let's work on the top. All right, I have to find out how. 250. So I'll make the box 255. So it gives me a bit of wiggle room. 255. Don't need you anymore. You can sit in the sun at the back. Okay, if I cut that on a little bit of an angle, I'll make sure it's a 45 bar. Where's my grey one? I got a pencil. Because that marker is just too thick. So 255. I want to bevel the corners or so it's all like super square. So put them on a 45. Man, I always mess up using this thing. It's a right angle. Not sure how I want to do it. Because I know it's going to look so much cleaner if I cut it all angled. If I cut it like. But then I also have to cut the top, don't I? Or maybe I don't. Because you know what I mean? So if I cut that there and give that 45, that means that seam here should be like butted up. You feel me? I don't think I even feel me. I'm gonna say I might cut one and we'll just have to look at that. Something like that. Before I do anything else. Mate, where's my tape? There's my tape. I wonder how much of this I've actually got. Because I'm gonna need a meter. No, I'm gonna need a meter. 250, yeah. Alright, so I've got enough for mistakes, which is good. So I just wing the angle, you reckon? Shall I just wing it? Yeah, 45 degrees here. I'm gonna trip it out. Pivots. Man, I don't know how to use this thing. Oh no, I can. There you go. 45 degrees is there, which is exactly. Hang on, a bit more. Bang on. Okay. Now I reckon it'll work. So now I've got to make sure the angle on this side's a bit different. Look, I haven't done this stuff for ages. It's been a long time. I've forgotten. So we'll try and figure it out. I'm gonna go 250 now. Man, I'm having a brain fart here. 250, back across, 250. Perfect. Now I want to make sure that is 250. It is. I think I went a bit. Oh, I butchered this. This one has been butchered. Okay, because my theory is this then. I don't know if I don't have to do it. How's it go? Like that. Oh, what have I done, man? No, that's it. Oh, yeah. It's not going to work because the sides, brother. This is why we're practicing. Oh, it's going to get confusing as. So I'm going to have to cut. See how that... So realistically, I should be cutting. Not there, but the other side for it to fit. Because that makes a right... Oh, it's not even a right angle. What am I doing, brother? 45. I could have sworn that was 45 degrees. Mate, that's 45. Last time I checked, 45 and 45 were 90. Not. Oh man, I'm taking a rest from it. I need to actually come up with a sort of a plan before I jump into this. You see, I am filming everything. I just want to come up with an idea first, because then I can actually just streamline it instead of like, oh, this, that, that. Let me just think about it for a sec. I'm back. I ended up stopping, having something to eat, watching a video on how to do it properly, because it's something I've never done before, so I'm sort of all new to it. And I went back to my shorts because I think that my jeans, there's something about them. I think it was just, I didn't feel like myself. I was like, it felt restricting. So I think I watched a guy do it. It's still confusing there. I don't know, for some reason, angles, man, my brain just goes poof, because it explodes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to square all this up. I'm going to cut 250 and 250. Okay. Hang on, no, right. I'm going to cut 250, 250, and then I'm going to cut the angle to it. Oh, hopefully I don't waste everything. Because pretty much what the guy was showing is you square it up, and whatever distance you have from like here to here, you measure that back, and then that's the angle. Simple as. Alright. Seems simple enough to me, but I don't know. I was feeling a bit, I was getting a little bit scared before as well. I was like, Jilly's calling me. She was like, what do you want for dinner? What's up?
Oh, hello, Smush.
Hello.
Hello, Donna, the pole.
What are you doing?
I'm walking a pole. What are you doing?
Well, I was gonna weld up. I'm welding up the pot. I've made like a big old bench.
Mm.
And I'm gonna do that stand, and I was getting confused with the angles, so I had a little bit of a break because it was making me frustrated.
Mm.
Yeah. Banging. All right. So what old mate said in the video is pretty much my angle or my distance this way. So 40 mil. I measure down 40 mil. That can't, no, that's not 40 mil. What does it say on here? It is 40 mil. Alright. It just looks like a lot. And then he said, okay. Oh, sorry, it's inside and outside, my bad. So this is where I went wrong last time. Then 40 mil outside. No? But I don't know anymore. I seriously don't. I'm just gonna have to just wing this. He used the drop saw as well, which I don't have one of those. Before I cut, I'm actually gonna watch the video again, because I was like, I don't know, man. This is like picking my brain. I don't know why. I seriously feel like I'm struggling at it. Yeah, and you just donk that, boom. So I used the 9-inch. Nah, it's gonna be too sus. Oh, I get it now. I should have tried it on here before I go make another. I'm taking the risk. I'm gonna see how it turns out. Mate, I'm just cutting. I thought I had my glasses on. I'm losing it, dude. Cool. I rate that. That looks so much better than my little half cuts earlier. Okay. Now, I should measure back 250. That's where I fumbled last time. What I might do is I'm going to cut it square, boom, and then cut the angle to eliminate any things, mess ups. Outside the outside 250. Yep, that's actually spot on 250. Which is there. So that. Oof. Nice. That looks a lot sharper. Part of me is like, you've done it wrong again. But I think we're good. He just said when we do the next one, I might be able to use this still. I will be able to use it. It's still 250 to outside length. All right, I'm gonna mess around and cut this for a bit longer, and then bruh. It's not square, but I reckon if I take that off a little bit. Maybe I don't make it square, maybe I make it triangle. Spewing. The more I look at this, the more I'm like, maybe I just make it a triangle. But it won't work that well. Make it a square. I'm just gonna have to do some filling welds. Which look, it's not that bad. As long as that looks good, I don't really care, because in here I'm gonna have the rebar or the Rio. So it ain't gonna matter. Smoky. I'm out by a bit. More than a bit. It's almost like I've gone too far. Probably should be going. Hopefully, to fix up what I did with the angles, I'm going to just trace what I've already cut and then just cut them the same. So at least I can keep this square. I'm going to try this, and if it doesn't work, then I'll go back to what I did then. Alrighty. The only thing with that, it'll be a right angle, but it's going to have a step in it, which I think I'm just going to live with. See how there's that step at the bottom? So right now, considering this is my first time, I'm happy with it. Almost there. I've marked everything. Couple more cuts and then we're set. Alright, that was the final cut. So I just might need to neaten up the edges a little bit. There you have it. I'll have to cut them on a little bit of a miter. But what have I got? Overall, internals. Oh, man, I don't think it's gonna, it was 250, wasn't it? 240, far out. All this work for the pot not to fit, huh? Because I was gonna do 255, wasn't I? I could have done this all wrong. I reckon I f***ed up. Oh, what the f***, mate? I can't cut that again. I'm gonna have to just extend it. What's the pot? Depends on which one I use. If I use the waterer, it's 250, 250 dead on. I knew, even when I was cutting, I was like, just cut it 255. I'm just gonna have to extend it out. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but that's exactly 250. It's gonna be the most butchered piece of work ever, I reckon. In my head, it was all good. See, that's 250 out there. There's no way I'm gonna weld a gap that big. What's that? I have to weld on. I could. That's what happens when you rush. I wouldn't even say rush, man. I just had, you know what? I gotta give myself some credit here. It's my first time literally doing this. But here I am, I'm like, you have to be professional because you're filming it. You have to pretend that you've done it every single time and you're a master at it, but I'm not. You literally see the mistakes I made doing this. No master at it, I'm literally just having a crack because I want to learn it. And there's no better way to learn it than actually doing it. I guess making mistakes, but I guess these mistakes I film, which makes it a bit more heavy. Anyway, I'm just gonna weld it because I feel like welding. I wanted to weld the whole time. I just hate doing the cutting part. I just want to weld. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I'm hoping that I don't even need this anymore. 2 and 1. Good enough. And this thing, set it up for right angled. I wonder if I can probably creep it out with this as well. Yeah, to give me what I need to fill. Now, how do I hold this? Honestly, I could probably just do it like that. Maybe a little bit more. We'll go a bit more. I'll try feeling there. Stick or MIG? What do you reckon? I know with the stick, I can get more of a splatter. Now the other thing is, am I going to weld it to this? Am I better off taking it off? Take this off completely like that. Have that out. I should be able to fill that. Because then if I measure this inside, giving it a little bit more. There's no way I'm doing that one. There's no way I'm gonna fill that. That maybe. Now should I hold it up like that? Somehow. What I might do is just tack weld it to the table. MIG is probably better, hey. We'll try the MIG. If I don't like it, we'll go to the we'll go to stick. This is what I didn't like about it. It struggles to push it, this one. Now it doesn't. I do gasless. I don't have a bottle. Anyway, I'm gonna get a new batch. I guess what makes like welding easy is the prep work, which you do that right, I guess you won't be struggling like I am. Had it on grind. Had it on grind. Classic. So I held it. Okay, I can bridge it pretty good. Cool. It's going to be really hard to do here. Not bad. Man, this is like the worst hook and welds, but bear with me on it. It's not bad. I really want it to fit rather than look good. Because it's a vibe then. I can say I made that bench. I'm just doing little splatters because I don't think it's going to handle the other stuff. Okay, I thought, can you see that? I'm pumped. I don't know if you can see that, but isn't even that bad. Nice. I should actually, that's sick. All right. I might even just put a tab in there. That, getting them, the magnets stuck. Banging. Dude, that's actually kind of cool. I'm gonna fill in, I'm actually kind of excited. I'm gonna fill in the gaps. It's actually good, this bench, because it gives me an opening so I don't accidentally weld it to it. Got a little bit carried away on that one. Oh. I'm a bit chuffed. Making art, dude. That seriously wasn't that bad. It's hot as, but I can clean all that up with the wire wheel. Nice! To make sure. I like that little bar there, it actually makes it easy. I'm really gonna have to open this up like that, and that's really big. I don't think piece in there. So catch the bridge. Rio. Have that in there. It's really the only way, is it? To extend it, but then it's gonna look crap. Aluminium. That's what everyone says. You can't weld, can ya? I might go look for some. There's a little piece that I have in the paddock. I'd rate this table. It's actually a really good welding table. Alright, do I have to halve that again? I really could just pitch that, put that in there, and whatever that has, is that even on it? Oh, that's not even on it. If I can cut that down the guts, but all I need is that. And I can slide right in there, bro, perfectly. Something like that. I'm gonna open it as far as I can. Cause, at least, because I know this thing, a little wedge. And I'm gonna fill all that with weld. I'm not sure if you caught any of that. Is I've just chucked a bit of aluminium in there, chopped it up. I'm like, aluminium, am I saying it right? Alloy. Aluminium, it's just weird to say out loud. And then I'm just gonna see if I can fill all this with weld. That's the plan. We'll see how the plan turns out. Starting to collect a lot of tools around here. Alrighty. Oh, that's a big gap, dude. That's like 10 mil. I have no idea how it's gonna work. I'm almost better off filling it with the stick. You know what? Change of plans. I don't trust that. But I think I need to open it up that much. The smartest move here, I think, is putting a bit of Rio in there. I think that is the smartest move. Here I'm trying to reinvent the wheel. But realistically, what for? I'm gonna cut like 5 mil off the, or 10 mil off this. And I'm just gonna stick that in there. I'm trying to make it all proper this, proper that, but if I just have that in there, that eliminates everything. I don't have to worry about filling it. I can fill it exactly how I want it. I can extend it out 20 mil if I have to, like so. And I feel like if I wasn't filming it, I probably would have done it this way anyway. So it's going to be very unique, this. Hold that on there and tack that. And then I can go with this. And however big I want to make it, I can do that. I'm going to say that's good. Hold that. I might turn it down a little bit. I think it's just pumping too much. I turn it down to 120. That's better. That thing's hot, dude. Real hot. Yep, that was really the only way to extend it. Which, it's not that bad. Could have kept it level or straight. Now when this all goes together, this stuff's really hot. Mate, I really made a shabozzle of this. Fuck me. I'm gonna have to do the same thing with this corner. That's exactly 50. I don't want exact, I want it slightly bigger. That's exact. Okay, that's 51. That's bad. This thing here, I've got no idea what I'm going to do here. Look at that. This thing's so far out of square. That's almost 10 mil. Will I be able to bend it? What do I try? That should have been square. Who knows? That's probably the best thing I can do is like that. It gives it a little bit of a... I can feel the heat coming off that. 55. Doesn't matter what I do, this thing... Mate, I have absolutely butchered this. It's so something so simple, but it makes me angry. It's because I'm filming this and I hate sometimes filming stuff because you see the real stuff and I'm like, I don't want to show this side of me. It does, it literally, because like if there was no cameras around and if it wasn't filming this, I would literally just do it like this and I wouldn't give a crap about it. But I'm like, because you're filming it and you post it on the internet, then you're going to be up for being like roasted and all that. Like to that I say, whatever. A part of me does care. I think where I made my mistake was how much I did there. Because now, let's say I weld that out. What's that give me from side to side? 51, 55, 51. I'm gonna do the same thing there with the VO. I'm gonna do the same thing with the Raro. I tack welded it. Look, it's not bad. You're not gonna notice that it's out of square. And the thing is, it's really bad out of square. It's like 5 mil here, 10 mil there. It's an absolute shabozzle, man. Why would I make it so hard to do? I don't know. But I'm gonna paint the crap out of it and polish it. And then maybe we'll do another one day. Julie's gonna be like, what the hell, Dana? Why did you do that? Gives me enough to work with then to grind back. My first weld was the best weld, and then it'll just start going downhill from there. So I can give it a bit of a touch up. What I might have to do now, or maybe not even today, I might just continue this project tomorrow, but weld these in there. I reckon it's going to look alright. It's not going to look like a piece of art, like pretty as, but it's going to look like, I reckon it's just going to look nice. It will look like rust, it'll be like a vibe. Oh no, I went into the top of it. Here I was saying it was all good, now I just did that. I'm just going to weld that, and then I'll polish it. See? This is just like, it's like a kid who's just got access to some tools before he didn't have access to. Definitely gonna give this a rest for today, but you get the idea. This is pretty much, I'm gonna go one, well, sneak peek what it might look like. One, I'm gonna have to go there. Anyway, I've had enough today. What I'm trying to teach myself with this kind of stuff is to not rush it. Like, there's no rush. I don't have to get it done today. I can get it done today, tomorrow, the next day. There's literally zero rush. So when I catch myself rushing now, I'm gonna just pull away. Like now, I'm like, all right, pack up. I did well. I think. I haven't like, I'm more like a, it's just like something I want to teach myself more of, is the welding. Like, it's honestly, I've probably welded 10 times, I reckon, but I want to get better and better at it, because I do eventually want to, like, my big boss is the 13. I want to weld that, and that's like why I want to practice as much as I can and eliminate. I cooked this as well, look at that, that got so melted. I'm gonna leave it out here. I want to get to the point where I can just, well, I don't even know what I was going with this, but I just want to get better at it. That can stay out as well, I don't need that. Alright, we'll come back tomorrow. This is what I got done today. That's looking bad. I'm not sure, I was trying to add this because I don't know how I'm going to edit this, if I'm going to do one video or whatnot. If not, I'll see you on the next video, or I'll see you in the same video.